flourish on Earth's surface about 1 billion years ago, and human civilization has undergone a 200,000-year journey to form and develop. During this period, numerous changes have taken place.
Human existence accounts for only 0.0015% of the universe's 13.7 billion year age.
However, humanity has conquered a series of difficult challenges. From a species that hunted and gathered in the fields of Africa, we have expanded and dominated this entire planet in a brief period on a universal scale.
Within 150 years, humans have not stopped at merely gazing at the starry sky from the ground.
We have conquered space and landed on the moon. Humanity has achieved the unimaginable, and during that time, the question has arisen. Are we the only civilization existing in the universe? Is there a technologically advanced civilization beyond what humans can imagine?
Theoretical physicist Michio Kaku once shared the following.
That's just a matter of mathematics, we. Billions of Earth-sized planets, and then to believe we are unique, I think that's absurd.
Since the mid-20th century, humans have begun searching for extraterrestrial life. Shortly after entering the space travel era,
if one day Earth is no longer an ideal planet for life to thrive, then a planet with life out there would be a considered option.
Searching for and understanding planets outside the solar system is a way for humans to better comprehend their own origins in the universe.
This will help us answer the question, are we alone in this universe?
In the case that civilizations outside Earth exist, they would be separated by millions of light years, with different development directions and speeds.
Therefore, we can rely on the number of light years to locate such a civilization. Additionally, that civilization must have a development process similar to Earth's, meaning progressing from prehistoric times to an advanced stage of development. In 1968, Soviet astronomer Nikolai Kardashev proposed a scale to classify civilizations based on the quantity of energy they consume. Today, it is known as the Kardashev scale.
A civilization capable of producing and consuming more energy
can be classified as more advanced. Initially divided into 3 levels, then 4, and currently up to 7 levels.
The Type 1 civilization would be one capable of utilizing the energy of its own planet.
Type 2 civilizations can harness energy from the stars in their planetary system, such as Earth. If classified as Type 2, it would draw energy from stars and planets in the solar system. Type 3 is a civilization capable of exploiting energy within the galaxy to which its planet belongs. At this level, the civilization could feed black holes and move stars. A Type 4 civilization can possess and harness energy not just from one but from multiple galaxies. It might even be able to create universes. On this scale, our Earth is currently only at level 0.73.
It is estimated that if humanity increases planetary energy consumption by over 3% annually, it would take only 100 to 200 years to reach Type 1.
Upon reaching this level, we are believed to be able to fully control nature, wind, or tides. Disasters like earthquakes and tsunamis would no longer be threats, and humans could create floating cities on water.
But when advancing to a Type 2 civilization, scientific and technological progress does not stop there.
Beings on this planet could create a Dyson sphere completely surrounding a star and absorb the massive energy emitted by it. This sphere is named after physicist Freeman Dyson in 1960. He suggested that if an extraterrestrial civilization's energy demand exceeds supply, they could build Dyson spheres around their host star to harness its power on a large scale. The structure of the sphere would consist of many satellites orbiting, capable of converting the star's energy into usable energy. And as a Type 2 civilization continues to develop, it would add more rings around a star. Each ring would have its own orbit, and eventually, this massive structure would be the size of planets orbiting our Sun.
And when advancing to a Type 3 civilization, the entire galaxy would host a system of Dyson spheres surrounding billions of stars.
and the creatures on that planet would become immortal, unless destroyed by natural factors in the universe. At the current rate, we need about 100,000 years to advance to a Type 3 civilization. Or even 1 million years. But do such civilizations truly exist?
According to NASA, researchers have found over 5,000 planets outside our solar system in the past 2 decades. In the endless galaxy, it is estimated there are up to 10 billion Earth-like planets, so it is highly likely that many civilizations still exist.
Even civilizations more advanced than ours. But if so, why haven't we found them, even a small piece of evidence? This is the Fermi Paradox. This paradox is named after physicist Enrico Fermi. According to him, there is an even more frightening truth. Our universe is too ancient and vast for another civilization besides humanity to exist. Are we humans alone in this vast universe, or have we simply not found other civilizations yet? Fermi proposed a hypothesis about the existence of aliens, named the Great Filter. Or the Great Filter to further explain the Fermi Paradox. However, in all these years, no signs have been found indicating another civilization exists. It is very possible that there is some factor preventing humans from reaching that civilization. For those civilizations out there do not want to contact us, but they have contacted each other. This is seen as a filter to see if humanity is capable of developing further. According to Fermi, no one knows what happens if humans pass this challenge. If not, our civilization will be annihilated. It could also be that humans have not recognized the signals or are not advanced enough to find a more advanced civilization. Why is that? Despite technological advancements, humanity has not yet achieved a Type 1 civilization. Earth has only emitted detectable signals into space in the form of radio waves. Therefore, in case Type 2 or Type 3 civilizations send signals to us, current radio telescopes would not be able to receive and decode the message.
Researchers at the Chinese National Astronomical Observatory have proposed a new theory about where extraterrestrial civilizations might be hiding. While studying 21 galaxies to investigate unusual signals, hoping to detect alien emissions, they noticed 2 peculiar galaxies had enhanced infrared radiation. The hypothesis is that a Dyson sphere enhanced the radiation for this galaxy. Because according to researchers, this enhancement cannot be explained by natural phenomena. Thus, a hypothesis is raised that it is very likely the inhabitants of that civilization have actively created a defensive layer, so that humans cannot detect their existence. To identify signs of an advanced technological civilization, scientists often rely on observing various types of infrared emissions and other waste materials. But what if a super-intelligent civilization not only conceives of exceptionally advanced technologies, but also finds ways to hide their presence? If so, all this time, we have been searching for something that is evading us. The famous theoretical physicist Stephen Hawking warned that humans should stop attempting to contact extraterrestrial civilizations before it's too late.
Because those beings out there might not be as friendly as we hope. If we are truly not alone in the universe, if another civilization has ill intentions, it would all be too late.
Because humans have been sending signals about our location for many years.
Avi Loeb, a physicist from Harvard University, has also shared as someone who believes in the existence of civilizations in the universe.
He believes that humans have only achieved scientific and technological advancements in the past 100 years.
And are currently developing exponentially on a timescale of 3 years. Therefore, imagine what could happen out there in 100 years, 100,000 years, or even 1 million years.
Suppose there is an Earth-like civilization orbiting a Sun-like star.
That civilization could be thousands or even billions of years old.
Then they would possess technology so advanced that humans would see it as no different from magic.
That is why Avi Loeb believes humans should be more humble.
Another argument put forward to explain why we haven't received signals from other civilizations
is that the signals sent truly have not reached them. In 1915, the Alpha Centauri star system was discovered. This is the star system closest to our Sun, about 4.4 light-years away. It would also be our first stop outside the solar system if humans could ever expand the scope of space exploration. Meanwhile, the signals we have sent have only reached a range of 200 light-years. Of course, this is just a very small part of the Milky Way. In theory, the signals we have sent have now reached about 15,000 stars and their orbiting planets. But our Milky Way has up to 400 billion stars. Transmitting signals will take a very long time. Starting in the 1960s, humans have been sending signals into space. In case someone is listening to us within a few light years, the signal has become a meaningless noise, unrecognizable as coming from an intelligent species. If any other civilization responds, that will also require a lot of time. Only stars within 50 light-years could respond faster, counting from when Earth sent the signal. As for civilizations billions of light-years away, it is very difficult to determine when they might respond.
On one hand, we have not been efficient in transmitting signals.
On the other hand, aliens themselves have not contacted Earth because they see no signs of advanced civilization here. They might think Earth is too boring and not advanced enough to connect with. This hypothesis was proposed by senior scientist Amy Wiesel from Hub Blue University in Jerusalem. He suggests that it is very likely that
civilizations out there have achieved remarkable development.
And when observing Earth, they might not find anything interesting. If life has developed on many planets in the galaxy,
aliens would probably be more interested in planets showing signs of development.
Not only biologically
but also technologically. The universe has existed for about 13.7 billion years, which is long enough for more than one civilization to develop. Perhaps while humans were still in a primitive stage, a civilization had already advanced significantly.
They visited Earth and found us to be a wild, undeveloped land, and then they never returned. Researchers at the University of Nottingham in the UK have made a calculation based on new studies of cosmic evolution. Using the Copernican astrobiological principle to establish weak and strong limits of life in the galaxy.
According to the limits of the Copernican astrobiological,
life forms within about 4.5 to 5.5 billion years, as on Earth. From there, the research team calculated based on the history and age of stars in the galaxy, metal content, and the ability to host Earth-like planets for life to form. They suggest that there are at least about 36 civilizations existing in our Milky Way. Another factor they found in the study is that life can exist on planets orbiting stars. It is estimated that intelligent life orbits Sun-like stars, similar to Earth. These stars have a metal content comparable to the Sun. The estimate of at least 36 civilizations is based on a very optimistic view of how, where, and why life arises. However, the number 36 is only relative. Additionally, the authors note that the average distance to one of these 36 civilizations is about 17,000 light-years. Thus, detection and communication are currently impossible. Ultimately, humans still lack concrete evidence and can only estimate the number of civilizations through studies. Astrophysicist Alice Pachenko believes, "We do not necessarily have to think we are unique in the universe.
The universe has existed for nearly 13.7 billion years. Based on the travel time of light, the universe never stands still and is always expanding. On average, for every 3.3 million light-years, the expansion rate of the universe increases by 67 kilometers per second.
This means that at a distance of 46 billion light-years from Earth, all objects are moving away. Other life may exist, but we are the only ones in this galaxy. Look at human intelligence.
According to Alice Pachenko, clearly there are over 10 billion organisms on Earth, but nothing has reached the level of humans. Humans always have curiosity, competitiveness, and ambition.
Dolphins and whales are quite intelligent animals, but there is no evidence to suggest they possess abstract thinking abilities like humans. Secondly, we evolved from primitive ape-like ancestors approximately 4 to 5 million years ago.
Modern humans, Homo sapiens, emerged around 160,000 to 60,000 years ago, with a nomadic lifestyle of hunting and gathering. Finally, when answering the question of whether extraterrestrial civilizations exist, the scientific community remains divided into two opposing opinions, yes and no.
Some scientists estimate the number of Earth-like planets in the Milky Way, while others demand more concrete evidence. Nevertheless, humans continue to send signals into space, hoping to receive a response from some civilization.